I'm going to give you the best jump shot for your build on NBA 2K25. We're not going to waste any time. All I ask is drop a like on the video and subscribe if you're new, if this helps you out. I'm going to leave timestamps on the video so you guys will know exactly when the jump shot for your 3-point rating, height, and build will be shown. Quickly, before I get into the jump shots, let me show you guys a couple tips that you need to do to shoot better. If you aren't doing any of these already, you need to start. First things first, go to your controller settings. Shot timing profile must be on high risk reward. There's no reason to play on anything else. For anybody wondering, your shot timing visual cue on this setting does not matter when you make a custom jump shot. The most important thing for shooting better on this game is hot zones. Super important. And lethal zones. As you see, I have the entire court flooded with hot zones and my 3 favorite spots to shoot from as lethal zones. To do this, just go to Rookie My Career and shoot a really good percentage from each spot, or you can also get it from playing park, the street ball. You just absolutely need to get these. And of course, lastly is boosts. There are only 2 boosts you need to buy every single game. The first one is jump shots. As you guys can see, I have unlimited jump shots because of right here. Luckily, I ended up pulling, of course, unlimited jump shot boost from the wheel, so I will never have to spend VC on that ever again. And the second one is Gatorade Thirst Quencher, so you get that extra bar of Gatorade. And if you haven't already, you need to always do your weekly workout so you get an additional blue bar of stamina. The Gatorade is 3,500 for 10 games, so if you can't afford that, I understand if you want to save your VC, but jump shot boosts are extremely cheap, only 1,500 for 10 games. If you are shooting the ball, you need to buy jump shot boosts every single game. And then lastly, come to your animations, go to customize HUD, click on perfect release animation and SFX, and put your visibility to all shots. Next, come over to shot meter shots, and you want to put your visibility for shots off, so you will not have a jump shot meter. You do not want to use a jump shot meter on this game. Lastly, come down to shot feedback, and I prefer simple. I think that if you are the point guard, if you are shooting the ball, you should have your shot feedback on simple. If you're a spot up, I would put it on all shots. But all right, now that we get all the tips out of the way, let's get right into the best jump shots on NBA 2K25. And the first jump shot I'm showing you guys is one that I've showed you throughout the year. Just in case it's the first time anyone's seen any of my jump shot videos, this is the best jump shot you can use on NBA 2K25 unless you are a starter 4. If you're a starter 4, go to the timestamp. I'm going to show it after the next jump shot I show, but if you are not a starter 4 and you are a point guard 6'4" or below, use this jump shot. Cameron Thomas has always been the best base for X or square shooting, and then I like Oscar Robertson, Kyrie Irving, 65-35, always max release speed, super important to have. And then I have this exactly 3 ticks past push. This is by far the best and most consistent jump shot for 6'4" guards and below. As you can see on the bottom, you need at least an 89 mid or 3-point for this. If you don't get that, try and mess with the releases. The core of this jump shot is definitely Cam Thomas and Oscar Robertson. I like the Kyrie Irving. The next jump shot I show you won't have that though, but this is the jump shot I have most of my games with. My favorite jumper pre-starter 4. Let me show you guys what this jump shot looks like in game. So what you guys are going to see is this jump shot in Proving Grounds, where it is on the highest difficulty and it is the hardest mode to shoot in. Of course, I shoot with X. The next jump shot I'm going to show you guys is actually really good with rhythm shooting. This one is with X or square. It is good with rhythm shooting too. But as you guys can see, the fade I'm using, I'm not going to show you guys in this video, but if you're watching this part and the next part I show you, it's Chris Paul. Chris Paul is the best fade, just to let you guys know that. You see the fade you can make. But yeah, this Cameron Thomas base I've been using all year until I hit starter 4. But let's not get into that yet. Here's the best rhythm shooting jumper. So the next jump shot for guard 6'4" or below is right here. Allen Iverson, Oscar Robertson, Darius Garland, of course, max release speed, 65-35, and I have this 8 ticks past push. Now this is what I think the best rhythm shooting jump shot is for point guard 6'4" or below. The last one I showed you is good for rhythm shooting. I shoot with X. I think that X shooting for any point guard 6'4" or below is actually better. But if you are rhythm shooting every shot, I would use this jump shot, the Allen Iverson base. This is very similar to a base I'm going to show you guys for the taller builds later on that is extremely cash for rhythm shooting. So if you shoot with X or square, I would use the first jump shot. If you like to rhythm shoot, I would use this jump shot. And if you are a starter 4, I would use the next jump shot I'm going to show you guys. But first, let me show you guys what this jump shot looks like right here. And you can use this jump shot over the Cam Thomas or the next one I'm going to show you if you really want to. I just personally prefer this jump shot rhythm shooting. Now, I don't rhythm shoot. I only shoot with X, or if you're on PlayStation Square. So I wouldn't use this base. If before I hit starter 4, I used the last base, Cameron Thomas. If I rhythm shoot, I would still probably use Cameron Thomas. But this is like really good with rhythm shooting. But if you are a starter 4, that's when this next jump shot that I'm about to show you comes into place. I wouldn't rhythm shoot with that one, but this is a jump shot I would rhythm shoot. Let's get into the next one. So yes, this is my jump shot. This is the jump shot that I've been using for the last month and a half or so. As you can see, this is the same exact release as the Cameron Thomas base that I showed you guys. The only difference is the base. You go from Cameron Thomas to Patty Mills. And I do want to preface that you can only unlock this base if you are starter 4. That's why I put Cameron Thomas first and before this, because I'm assuming most of you guys aren't starter 4. So if you are not starter 4, put on that Cameron Thomas base. If you are starter 4, try this, just to help you guys out. So you want to put it exactly 10 ticks past push. Oscar Robertson, Kyrie Irving, 65-35. Of course, just like every jump shot, max release speed. And yeah, every single guard you guys run into that you guys see is really good, that's at least a starter 4, I guarantee you is using Patty Mills. It's just the best jump shot base in the game. There's really no debating it at this point. The last 2 years, this has been what every guard has used. Let's show you guys what this jump shot looks like. So yeah, the current jump shot that I've been using, once again, if you got to this part of it and actually watching the gameplay, the fade I'm using is Chris Paul. That is really, really essential for point guards. Chris Paul is super important. I think it's better than Pro 2, which is the other one, but as you can see, the regular jump shot is just extremely fast. This is what every guard uses, Patrick Mills base. And then everybody also uses Oscar Robertson upper release, and then they blend it with something else or use pure Oscar Robertson. Just the best jump shot all year. But now let's get into the best jump shot for you taller builds on 2K25. So the first jump shot for any builds between 6'5" and 6'10" is right here. Jarrett Culver, Oscar Robertson, Charles Bassey, of course, max release speed, 77% Oscar, 23% Charles Bassey, and I have this 16 ticks past push. Now, this is what I think the best spot up and rhythm shooting jump shot is for these taller builds. It is good if you want to ISO, but the next jump shot I'm going to give you is what I would prefer if I were to ISO, but I do think this is the best for spot ups and especially rhythm shooting. This is basically Tracy McGrady from last year, if you guys remember that jump shot, or Kyle Kuzma. Super consistent. This has kind of been the go-to jump shot for the 6'5" to 6'10" builds all year long. Oscar Robertson is literally just a staple in jump shot releases. Everybody knows it's the best for some reason. Everybody uses it. And then Jarrett Culver is the first base we are going with here. Let me show you guys what this jump shot looks like when you're shooting around. So yeah, this Culver base is probably the most popular jump shot when it comes to these taller builds that are below 6'10". As you guys can see, it is cash with X, but also if you want to rhythm shoot with it, that's what I would recommend doing. To be honest, if you play on these taller builds, I feel like rhythm shooting is better. I honestly feel like in this game, X shooting is only better if you need to quick stop and you're using a fast jump shot like Patty Mills. But if you're using a jump shot like this, I would recommend rhythm shooting. But now if you have a higher mid or 3, try this jump shot. Now if you have at least an 85 mid or an 85 3-pointer, put this jump shot on. The first base that I showed you, Jalen Tyson, except pure Oscar Robertson. Oscar Robertson is just the best release. And for these 6'5" to 6'9" builds, if you're not rhythm shooting, I think Jalen Tyson is the best, right? Like if you're gonna ISO, snatch back, need to fade, do all that stuff, Oscar Robertson just has the best release, and I think Jalen Tyson is the best. But it comes at a cost. That's why I put this at the last one. You need an 85 mid or an 85 3-point to get this jump shot. As you can see, I do have this exactly 15 ticks past push. If you can get this jump shot, absolutely equip it. Let me show you guys what this jump shot looks like when you're using it. And this jump shot feels just like a point guard jump shot. I don't know why. The Tyson base is extremely smooth. As you see, it's fast, but it's just pure Oscar Robertson, which is what the majority of point guards use as their upper in 2K25. A lot of them use pure Oscar, And then this Tyson base is probably the fastest base when it comes to build 6'5" to 6'9". So if you are looking to take really quick jump shots and be a super consistent shooter, try this. This is also good for both X/square shooting and rhythm shooting. Now let's get into the best jump shot for you super tall builds, footers, poppers. Let's get into that. Now the best jump shot for anybody that is 6'10" or taller is right here. Everybody knows Jonathan Isaac. If you guys go against a popper, they are most likely using this jump shot. For the blending, I went with 65% Charles Bassey, 35% Rashard Lewis every time, max release speed, and I put this about 8 ticks past push. Now this jump shot is extremely good whether you're using X, square, rhythm shooting. This is just by far the best jump shot for centers that are 6'10" or taller. As you guys can see, the requirements aren't even crazy. All you need is a 76 mid or 3-point, which I'm sure you have. Like I said, if you have gone against a shooting center in rec, anybody that's 6'10" or taller, I bet you they were using this Jonathan Isaac base. It's just, I feel like this has just kind of been the base that most of these really tall shooters have gone to throughout the year so far, and nothing's gonna change. That's why in this video, so many of these bases, these releases I'm showing you guys, you have probably seen before, whether it be in a past jump shot video I've shown, or whether it be from another YouTube or TikTok if you've tried finding another jump shot. Because everybody at this point in the year kind of already knows what all the best bases are, what the best releases are. We're not just gonna put a random jump shot to give you guys just to put it out there. I'm gonna give you guys the best jump shots, and for these taller builds, it's right here. Jonathan Isaac, Charles Bassey, Rashard Lewis, 65-35. Let me show you guys what the jump shot looks like when you're shooting around. So yeah, this is definitely the most popular jump shot for these super tall builds. You guys are gonna see, I already explained earlier, I don't rhythm shoot. Like, when I play this game, I've probably taken thousands, literally thousands of jump shots, maybe tens of thousands of jump shots in this game, and I probably have rhythm shot less than 20 times. I just don't do it. All I do is shoot with X because I'm a point guard, but these taller builds, like I just explained, are really good with rhythm shooting. If you're spotting up on these taller builds, I would recommend using rhythm shooting over using X. But if you're a point guard and you're quick stopping, I would recommend X or square. But this is it. This is the final jump shot that I'm going to show you guys. I really hope this helps you guys out. I really am a fan of this Isaac base. I'm debating on making a shooting popper build and maybe playing rec or park with it. We'll see, just because I really like this base. But that's pretty much it. I do like to make one of these jump shot videos every 3 weeks to a month or so to keep you guys updated in case a new one does drop. Those are the best jump shots for every build, every 3-point rating, every position on NBA 2K25. I really hope that anybody that watched this video, if you made it this far, or anybody that even clicked on this video, uses some of these jump shots. Like I said, genuinely just the best jump shots in the game. I hope you guys try these. If you guys did use any of these jump shots, or you did enjoy this video, or you just want to help out the channel, please do me a favor and drop a like, sub if you're new, and I'm out.